Let's talk about it, guys. The Pittsburgh Steelers, man, and the Atlanta Falcons, man. The score was 18-10. Justin Fields, 17-23 for 156 yards. You know what I mean? It was a good game. It was a defensive game to me. You know what I mean? And people going back and forth, who should be the starter, who should play. I feel like this was a good evaluation of Justin Fields. You know what I mean? To be able to see what he can offer as a backup quarterback. But you got to put Russell Wilson as the starter in the Denver game. You know what I mean? Just 100% put him in. You know what I mean? Because I feel like give Russell Wilson that opportunity to show the world, to shock the world, to show everybody how great he still is. You know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of people on those sports commentator shows, they all trying to downplay and diss Russell. I don't know if it's jealousy or what it is, you know what I'm saying? But the way they treat Russell is unfair, you know what I mean? And it's crazy with all the antics they come with on these sports commentator shows and stuff like that without actually getting the opportunity to see him in a Steeler uniform play a whole game, you know what I mean? To say what he can and cannot do, you know what I mean? It's crazy to me. It's crazy work to me, man. It's like you haven't seen them. The offensive line played extremely well to me. They played really good. They didn't play like how they played in the preseason. They did pretty good to me, you know what I mean? And Pickens did a good job, you know what I mean? He seemed like he was the target of the game, you know what I mean? Kirk Cousins throwing multiple picks, you know what I mean? That Steelers defense is the real deal. I said this before, and I believe Russell Wilson is the real deal. And I feel like he's going to show everybody why he was a Super Bowl champ, why he's going into the Hall of Fame, why he's such a great and amazing, not just a leader, but a great quarterback. And I feel like people just not giving him his opportunity and his chances, and they trying to wash him away. You know what I mean? All these commentators and all these people with this hate rush train they got going on right now. You know what I mean? Trying to put little negative things into the atmosphere, which I don't like, which I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? I believe that Russell Wilson is going to score multiple touchdowns. You know what I mean? He's going to have a lot of great success, especially going against the Bo Nix, which we've seen him this week. I told you I'm going to be watching Steelers and Broncos games to see who had a better record. And Bo looked out of sync, out of whack. He looked like it was too much to handle, a deer in headlights. And you talking about going against a Pittsburgh Steelers defense? Boy, they better switch quarterbacks. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, bro, Russell Wilson 100% should be starting in the second game in Denver. It should be Russell Wilson. It should be no questions about it. It should be nothing. All doctors say is everything's clear. He's ready to go. He's ready to rock and roll. It's time to go with Russell. You know what I mean? Let Russell cook, because it's going to be crazy. When I watched the game, right, what I was feeling when I watched the game, I felt like that the play caller was doing a lot of vanilla offense, man. It just seemed like I was at some point in the game, I was like, bro, if Justin Field that guy, let him go ahead, man. Come on, man. Open that playbook up, man. That don't look like preseason stuff he was putting out there for Justin Fields, man. Like, bro, open that playbook up, G. What you doing, bro? Play the game, bro. You play the game to score points, my guy. Come on, play the game, bro. Come on now. Like, that was crazy how he was calling them plays in the beginning, man. I was like, God dang on, boy. Another, center exchange drop. You know, I mean, we seen that in Philly with my Eagles too, but that happened again. A couple of late throws, you know, inaccurate throws from Justin Field. It was a bombshell of a game to me, man. It was a little messy. One thing I keep saying, I want to say, that defense was lights out, but that offensive line came up to play. They came to show out. They came to do their job, and that's what they did. And Justin Field and them was able to keep them, 6 scoring drives. You know what I mean? Even though there was field goals, man, that like, once again, that center exchange thing at the goal line, and like, it's just like, I think that the offense didn't kind of know what the heck they was doing, and he just came in the middle and just, I guess he thought he was be able to be powerful enough and fast enough to get the ball in the end zone, Justin Fields. But like I said before, get Russell in there. He have true command of the offense. He understands the system a lot better. He know the clicks, and he know how to get people open. I believe, cause when I watched the game, the preseason game, it seemed like the running backs was getting bigger holes, and everything was different when Russell was in there. It was just like he knows how to command the offense at another level. And I feel like Pittsburgh fans and people gonna understand that once they see him in there, they're gonna be like, oh, I didn't know he had it like this. I didn't know his accuracy like that. His command was like this. It's just like, you have to give the man an opportunity and stop all this Russell hate train that all these people doing on all these media shows. Now, why they do this, I don't understand it. You know what I mean? What, because he married Ciara? I don't get what it is, bro. His big contract to Denver, his Super Bowl win, multiple Super Bowls. I guess because Russ was the Pat Mahomes before Pat. You know what I'm saying? With all the success and playoff success and all the the games that he won. You know what I mean? People don't want to give him credit for him, talking about he ain't Drew Brees. Man, what? I'm like, man, y'all talking about Drew Brees like he was like that, bro. Like, to me, he won't never like that, bro. Went against Tom Brady, got cooked, man. I ain't never think he was like that. So all that Drew Brees and Sean Payton stuff, I don't believe they was ever like that to me. You know what I'm saying? So all that, you gotta think, I'm a Philly guy. I'm Andy Reid all day, bro. So all that other stuff you talking about, I ain't trying to hear that Sean Payton bull. And Bo Nix out here about to throw 10 interceptions in the first game. Come on, man. Come on with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on with that, bro. Let Russ cook, man. That's all I gotta say, bro. Pittsburgh, let Russ cook. I'm with Stephen A. Smith. I want to see Russell Wilson in the Pittsburgh uniform. I feel like if you continue to play Justin Fields, right, I just feel like you creating a narrative at that point. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tomlin, they creating a narrative at that point. You're going to keep having all these quarterback conversations over and over again. It's like, man, come on, G. This is ridiculous as heck, man. It's just like the whole Matt Jones and Cam Newton thing. And I'm just like, bro, and Matt Jones a backup quarterback with the Jags now, right? When he got a gate away for an 8th-round pick or 6th-round pick or something like that, something crazy. This man ain't never been in no Super Bowl, never really been in no deep playoff games or none of that. But yeah, they picked him over Cam Newton, man. Same with this bull crap they doing right now in Pittsburgh, man. Come on, man. Put Russell in there, man. All these people with all this bad media stuff they coming out with. Talking about Russ. You know what I mean? All this hate train on Russ, man. Come on with this bull, man. The better quarterback is Russell Wilson, man. You know what I mean? And the defense going to appreciate having a Russell Wilson in the game because he's not going to just get a bunch of field goals. He's going to score points. That's what you brought him there for, to score points, man. He's going to light it up outside. The deep ball threat going to be real. And it's not just going to go to one guy. It's going to be all over the field, man. Just be ready to catch the ball. You feel me? Just like them boys wasn't ready last night when Aaron Rodgers was throwing them passes and them boys kept dropping them. Be ready to catch the ball, man. That's all I say in Pittsburgh. Be ready to catch the ball. Russell going to get it there, man. For sure. And like I said before, man, I'm riding with Russ till the wheels fall off, man. I don't like all this demonstration of hatred that they keep putting on my man Russ, man. You know what I'm saying? He has success, Super Bowl champ and all that. It's crazy for him to be a Super Bowl champ, and all these garbage quarterbacks that won Super Bowls, they don't give this man no credit at all, man. It's blasphemy, man. It's nuts. It's nuts, so, man. The antics is at work right now. A lot of antics, man. That's what I call it, antics. It's out of control, G. Put Russell Wilson in there. I'm 100% agreeing with Stephen A. Smith, man. We want to see him in a Pittsburgh uniform play some ball, man, because the offensive line has come to play. They playing pretty good. They locked in now. That's why I'm so glad Mike Tomlin is one of the greatest coaches to ever do it, because he put these guys in the preseason to get them reps so they can be ready. A lot of these teams out here wasn't ready, man. Kirk Cousins looked a shell of himself out there, man. Throwing them interceptions like that, man. You know what I mean? Getting script and all that, fumbling the ball. Kirk wasn't ready, man. But that's all I got to say about that, G. I'm out.